Good morning, friends. It's a Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day for the bazaar. That's what they call it here. Like you might have heard of the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. It's a big ancient marketplace. A bazaar in areas that have had Ottoman influence, I would suppose, is like an outdoor marketplace, okay? As opposed to a magasin here, which would be a store. So that's how you can refer to the two. But on Wednesdays, the village of Voditsa has a bazaar, which has probably was something bigger in the past, but now it's a lady that comes and spreads out used clothing and bedding and that kind of thing. And there might be a couple of other vendors that sell some basic hardware needs, sometimes seeds and just things that the villagers can come and buy in town that they wouldn't have at the store. Look at this beautiful morning. So I'm trying something new. I'm going to go put myself in the middle of it and set up a little Rhonda's traveling treasure trove. See how I do. It's not as much about, honestly, if I sell anything, it's see how the village reacts to my presence there, plopping myself in the middle of stuff. So here's my little pop-up shop. Good morning, beautiful picture. Source of inspiration. I don't know exactly what time the other vendors start showing up, but you can see my little shopping cart's full of stuff. I rigged this thing to the top of it. I'm bringing my little chair with me. I think I pretty much got everything I need to make something happen. Oh, gotta get her balanced. Bumpity, 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 bumpity. There we go. Okay, once I get out here. Good morning. I think I need to get balanced. It's working out all right. Half the weight's probably from having that hydro flask full of water. I'm grateful that they've paved this road not so long ago. This is like one of the few surfaces in Voditsa. Not that they're not trying, but whew, we got some crazy potholes around here. I wanted to add a little bit more to what I was saying about bazaar. You can also often use the word market to try to figure out like where produce markets are and stuff in a lot of different countries. There's like variations on that. So market, I think here would also work if you were looking like for a farmer's market or something. How's that for a walk to work? Oh, so pretty. Don't expect to make much money, maybe not even any money. But the items that I have, I know how much I paid for them. I've got things with me from Thailand, Ukraine. Drawing a blank at the moment. Oh, Turkey. Yeah, and it'll be fun just to kind of put it out there and see if there's any interest. What happens? I mostly get to hang in the village and keep working on learning my Bulgarian. Hi. It's a little more like exercise with this thing behind me. So I was asked, like, what time was I going to come and set up? And I said, I don't know. I was just going to kind of wait and feel it out. The sun came up. I'm all set up. I did confirm with a lady that used to work at the library if there would be a bazaar today because it's after Easter. And she confirmed yes. So I'm going to come down here and have a coffee because I can see over there. I'll show you a little bit better. Looking across the pretty park, that building across there with the white front, that's where the vendors kind of set up along there. So I'm going to set up somewhere along there, and I brought my little chair with me. Let's see what happens. But first, I'm going to come sit down here at the shop, and have my coffee. Okay, friends, so it's 8 a.m. and I just endured a lot of ridicule because people don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm posting all this stuff on YouTube and my little videos and everything, and I've created quite the village buzz. So in those moments, that can be like really make you really intensely self-conscious, right? But I just continue to smile my way through it. I almost certainly know that the group of men are making maybe like, kind of off-color jokes about me. Whatever, as long as nobody feels threatening to me. That old thing they used to say when I was a kid. In the States, boys will be boys. I mean, I'm over that attitude, right? We're going to move beyond that. But I'm in an older culture, and I've got to be tolerant. I'm in their space. So that's what's going on. And then I just got to the marketplace. I'll show you what it looks like. So here's my little space I just staked out. That lady over there flipping through things, she's my ally. She sells me things from this pile. She comes every week. I love coming to see what she has. And then they've also got some, this is where I was talking about setting up with buckets and things. They're still setting up, so I've got time to go have another coffee. This gentleman over here, he's setting up his herbs. It's a quiet, comfortable morning in Voditsa. Herbs. There's also some of that stuff going on. Talk about supporting small business. This is really supporting small business. They brought this van of stuff, and inside here he has a little hardware shop. And I need some drill bits, so he's looking for them. So here's my little setup. These are from Turkey. I love these because I bought these in Cappadocia. They didn't have them for sale in the tourist things. My host, where we stayed, it was an Airbnb, it was actually a guest house. Every one is different, and they're reminiscent of when the camels went along the spice trail there and wore things kind of like this. So it's sort of a, just a memory for them, a souvenir for the Turkish people in that region. I just thought they were amazing. Oh, I need to fix that. That's where that one fell off. One of them fell off. Yeah, I got to fix that. But I love them. And these are hats I got from Bangkok, Thailand. At a wholesale market, like they wear them in Southeast Asia. They're really cool because they cover your shoulders. I bought those in Chernivtsi, Ukraine. They're handmade. They're just beautiful little wooden medallions. I don't, if none of this sells, I'm okay with that. I have them all marked at 5 lev, which is like around $2.50. These were made by my friend here. Her name's Donka. She makes these beautiful little purses. I've sold a lot of these actually, and I have a place in the States that's selling some for me on commission. And then I just have a little bit of odds and ends of used clothing that I'm selling for $1 a piece, things that I don't think I'm likely to wear. But this gentleman over here, I'm going to buy my drill bits from him. So I needed a set of little drill bits, and he found them for me. And this is like around like $4, and that's great. I also need something that has this strange head on it, but I don't think this will work for me with the tools that I have, so I'm going to give that back to him. But yeah, support small business in your community if you can. Now friends, here I sit like a spider with my little web of things. It's kind of fun to see who stops by, but mostly it's an opportunity to just kind of observe the village, watch the people that I know, listen to the words floating towards me. I've sold 4 levas worth of stuff so far. That's like $2 for my used things over there. Made me happy. It's fun. Hang out for a few hours, see how it goes. That's where the music is coming from. I've got my little speaker in there. Hey friends, so this was my take. That might not look so much, but understand that here in Bulgaria, they have, this one is called 2 lev. That's worth about $1. And then they have one that's 1 lev. That's worth like 50 cents. So at the end of the day, I brought in as much as I spent. And what I spent on was I got a set of drill bits from this like little mini hardware store. Saved me a trip into town. And I got a little area rug that's going to be very convenient for me. I have a lot of rugs here that are traditional hand-loomed rugs that I have just in storage, and I pull them out sparingly. They're not considered a value here because there are so many of them, but I see them as treasures. So the rug I bought is just kind of like a, probably IKEA or something, you know, just kind of a rag rug that'll be practical for me. I got a black shirt. It's a Tommy Hilfiger. I paid like 50 cents for that. Just a good layer. What else did I get? Yeah, I think that's all I bought. But I came out to like really close to break even with how much I brought in and how much I put out, not including my cost of goods from when I bought my items originally. Yeah, so it was a fun day at the market. Plus, you know, I'm learning more, meeting more people. It was great.